Everybody got some problems coming. You'll feel like you need a lot, but you'll act like you're wanting nothing.
Ha!
It's like you're
There it is.
paralyzed,
There's the
can't
mic.
move 'cause you're terrified.
Gotta
Mind
push
inside
it.
a paradigm where you don't even dare to try. So you just lay in bed, wide awake with grandeurs of a way of life where everything is perfect till you open those ungrateful eyes. It's kind of
What
like
a
your
week,
place to hide.
guys.
So
We did
instead,
so
you'll do
much.
everything they say to do. You'll get a corporate job and make
Decided
$100K out of school. The music still be
streaming
working
was
at
gonna
it with
wait
your far from
so we could
perfect
focus
habits. I wish
on
that I could
getting the
tell you
things
that
done that need to
everything will
get
be
done.
fine. But I'm not really sure I'm qualified
Did a whole
to,
bedroom,
because I thought
took
I'd know
down my
what to
daughter's
say by
entire
now.
room.
And honestly, I thought I'd
We
be in LA by now.
moved the
Instead,
furniture
I'm
out,
wasting all my time like
put
I've
a
got
paint
nothing to
stripper,
prove. Sit alone and ruin my day
peeled
just
off
for something
decades
to
of
do.
paint.
And it's been the same for years without an evolution. Claim to be the next to do it without ever executing. I got a mixture of excuses
Hang on,
and
I gotta
realistic
edit this.
resolutions and feel guilty doing anything unless I've been productive. But time doesn't wait, so I'm just missing moments. I'm getting older without getting any closer. Every week I board another flight that
For
takes
some
me farther
reason,
from my
I can
goals
never
and leaves
edit
me
the
at a
go live
destination that is
notification.
hardly like a home. So now I'm
Excuse
out of
me,
sorts,
on
feeling out of pocket. I'm drifting
on
out of
Streamlabs
port. I'm set on
OBS.
autopilot.
Doesn't
And
let me
just
do
to
it.
pay the price so I can pay the rent and either pay attention
know.
or feel this pain again. And honestly, I'm terrified that I'ma die and be forgotten
Boy.
quickly. If I go out, I don't know if there's a lot who'd miss me. Hopefully I'll really have a soulmate, so at least I'll have a body
Okay, well,
beside
let's look
mine
at
to
the
be
fun
riding
things we
with
got
me.
today.
My mind has been making all these obstacles. Some days I wake up and I feel like I'm unstoppable, and then the next day it feel like it's all impossible. The world
Got
is
this
at my
nice
fingers, but there's
goopy
nowhere else I
algae
wanna
here.
go. And last night I finally hit my limit.
Nice and
Flicker in my
clumpy. I should
system,
be able
but
to get
never had
a couple
clearer
little
vision.
globs
Punching
of
walls and
that.
throwing keys, glass shards
Oh,
and broken screens.
big
I
deal.
couldn't keep blaming life for problems, cause I know
Petri
it's me. The
dishes.
root of all these issues is a lack of all my actions. Tired
So
of
now,
feeling like I'm not committed to my passions.
we're ready to
And
rock
as the
and roll
tears
with
flow,
that.
I had a moment of clarity, feeling like I'm finally hearing all the things I would say
I have a
to me,
couple of
like,
petri dishes
I'm
here
begging
with
you to cut
liquid
the
in
axe, then
them
he
because I
annexed.
decided to
It
soak
isn't any
this
kind of
algae.
magic, ain't no rabbit
Tree
and hat trick.
moss,
It's
so
just maximum actions
been
attached
soaking
with
for
natural
2 hours,
talent.
so
And it's gonna actually happen once you can
2 or 3
exit
hours.
distractions. But
So maybe
right now
some
nobody's
stuff has
nearing
happened.
ya, and doing
We'll take a
nothing
look
is
at the
your
microscope
mode
of
and
that
your
too.
medium.
I've never used
You
a
wanna
petri dish on
flounder,
this
you
thing.
should
I'm
go
not sure
to
how it'll fit,
aquariums. The block is mine,
but
like I'm
we will
owning
see.
Ethereum. I know you can hear me, but it's slow and
Well,
I'm fearing you gon' end up like another fucking old
Find
bit of
my
sneering
thing
man.
here,
Just walk around with
posts.
absolutely no need for air and lungs. An Old Testament, back to times when Noah would pair him up. So please just for a minute put a hold on the snare and drums. Give me a moment to share the love. And if you're over it, fair enough. Just let me know now. Do you
Yeah.
really want the gold or are you here
Alright,
for
so
fun?
I'll show
'Cause
some
if it's the
pictures
latter,
here.
I'll happily end the banter. You can get on that plane and live happily ever
pull
after.
that up.
But I saw the way you got up this morning. You haven't smiled since you
Here
stopped
we go.
your
There's
recording.
us.
And I won't
Parmesan.
raise my voice now because I'm tired of yelling. Nobody's buying your charade, so why you trying to sell it?
It was a really
Said
nice
it's
trip.
affecting those who love you and believe in you.
Went
The
up to
ones
the
who
lake.
wanna see you do the shit that you've been meaning
A
to.
lake.
So treat
There's a
this
lot
like
of
you
them.
want it or get treated for this problem. You can't go through life
First thing in
laughing
the
when these
morning.
clouds around your conscience. You know you need to live each day deliberate
Arm
because
didn't
regret
wanna
is
leave
unforgiving.
the-
You got
go out in
choices.
the cold
Now show me
ground.
which one is it? And I'm not worried about the numbers
There's the
or
boy
the
chilling in
precedent
the
streams.
sunlight.
Just prove to me that you can focus on your dreams.
Couple shots of where I collected samples. So
Or else just
right
give
there
it up and move on. Pack your bags and put your suit on.
is where I got. Which one is this? Yellow stagnant moss here. So all this yellow mucky stuff down at the bottom of the stream. That's what I got in this jar here. So that's going to go on the microscope.
I just wanna love me as much
That,
as you love
and then we
me.
got here
I just
another
wanna
shot of the kind of
love
the.
me
This I think is a
as much
spillway.
as
I
you
went
love
climbed down the
me,
dam. Actually, you can
as
kind of
much
see
as you love
there's some hooks in the concrete wall here. I climbed down those. I wish I had rope, but I was able to clamber down. And then I was exploring all of these little ponds. That's where I found all this good algae. So this was a nasty muck here. I got some of that too. There were these like crevices that I pulled a little bit of water from. Then there were some of these green algae mats as well. This was cool. So I got a few pieces of this. It's like this thick, spongy algae that had dried, obviously, built up when the water was high. Water recedes and that stuff dried up. I don't know if it died, but I've got some in this petri dish here. Well, you can see inside there, I've soaked some of that algae in distilled water. So we'll see what it looks like, or it does. I'm not sure, but we'll see. There's the samples that I've got, the dry samples. You can see I've got the spongy stuff. This was this black fungus that was growing on a tree. Kind of like these flaky chips. Some basic tree moss, and then a different variety of the tree moss. I also have some of this soaking in distilled water. It's been sitting there absorbing the distilled water for about 3 hours now. So we'll look around in there and maybe we'll find some tardigrades. I'm told that is one way to locate and find these water bears, terrestrial tardigrades. Here's a close-up shot. This looks just like keef, doesn't it? It looks like some sticky keef that somebody compressed from the bottom of their grinder. But no, that ain't keef. It still looks like keef even there. Don't smoke that. I swear if you smoke that, you're going to have a bad time. And then here's a close-up of the other green algae. I think that's really pretty. This is what we're soaking here as well. Here's some of that black fungus. Then we got some of this other tree moss here. So yeah, that's what we're going to get into. I guess we might as well get right into it, huh? So I don't quite know how we're going to use this petri dish on the microscope. I think you just slide it on. It does fit. Now the issue is going to be the depth of the subject. Like, where do we focus on this? We might have to do dark field lighting. Okay. Oh, it's speckled. It's interesting. It's very pretty. Yeah, let's look over here. What do we have? It's like little dust that falls off of it, I think, is what we have pooling up to the edges here. Now, one of the things that I saw was reading about how to get water bears. They were talking about how you need to like soak it for 3 to 24 hours and then wring out the algae, like dump out the excess water and then wring out the algae and then look at that water. It's a moldy Rice Krispie treat. Yeah, it is. What's up, Dad Tom's Attack? Good to see you, man. Thanks for coming through. This is my first time using a petri dish on my microscope, so I'm not sure. I've got only a small amount of water, but what I'm looking at in the dish is just a bit of this algae that I've soaked in distilled water for about 3 hours. This stuff here on the far right. So I took some of that, and I thank you. Yeah, it was such a busy time this last week, and I couldn't also stream and get everything done that I needed to get done. So streaming took a pause, and we got everything accomplished. It was super successful. It took time off work. We wore our hands raw, getting the work done in the bedroom, and then we went camping. So yeah, right now, this is what we have on the slide. Soaked it in distilled water about 3 hours ago. What I read, though, is it could take up to 24 hours for it to do what it needs to do. This stuff over here could not look more like pressed keef from the bottom of a stoner's grinder. Yeah, thank you. The room does look, I'm really proud of it, and I'm super happy for my daughter that she gets to have such a charming room. Very neat. She's a lucky girl. This algae was so, or this moss rather, so crispy, crunchy. Let's see. Now I'm not sure what I'm expecting to see. You know, I'm not just gonna see a tardigrade just lumbering along the stalk, right? Lichen. It could be lichen. You're right, because lichen is usually tougher, right? Moss. So maybe it sure does look lichen-y, doesn't it? So in this one here, this is your more traditional tree moss. That's what we have there. So maybe I should soak some of that in distilled water for tomorrow night's stream. Take a little cutting, because there's a lot of loam and earth that's kind of packed into there, and bark at the base of it. I just can't quite make it out in the picture, but there might be some really cool stuff. Actually, down at the bottom of my dry sample tub, there is a very fine dust that I'm sure if I were to grab a pinch of that, it's loaded with neat things. Let it settle for a little while longer. I want to explore this a little bit more before we set it aside to soak for another 20 hours or so. Let's just peek around. I don't want to spend too much time on this one though, because there is a lot to look at tonight, and I don't want to linger too long on something that isn't quite done doing what it needs to do. It is pretty. You never found they live in lichen too. Okay. I mean, they live everywhere, apparently. There's just certain ways to, easier ways to find them than others. I really love that texture. It's quite pretty. Let's grab a shot of that. Alright, let's slap a lid on this, put it back on the shelf. We'll come back to this in about 20 hours. We'll take a look. Set you aside. Now, again, about 3 hours of soaking on this algae. This stuff will be pretty interesting. Let's go back to the pictures here. And it is the stuff that looks like stoner's keef right here. This was found like this. Here it is in the wild. So algae that, you know, in the water in the reservoir was high, built up on the rocks. The water's low, and this algae is dehydrated and dried up. It's a really dense, spongy pack. Like when I tried to pry off a piece with the tweezers, it made a styrofoam-like tearing sound. It was really, really tough to manipulate. So, got a couple pieces. Here it is, just with the basic magnifier on my cell phone. Still couldn't look any more like keef if it tried. Poorly filtered, if anything. So here we have some soaked. Again, just a bit of distilled water. Now let's see what we see here. Not sure what to expect. So we're looking at the surface, because it didn't quite dissolve like I was expecting it would. Wow. Look at all those little spores. That is interesting. That's pretty. careful because a lot of this tray is leaning off the edge of the stage. It's high stakes here, guys. So can't get it. Water tension has pulled all of the material out to the rim, the rim of the dish. So that's trouble. Very uniform granule. Did you see that? This thread here. There's something kind of ghosty right there. Looks like quinoa. It does look just like quinoa. No, you're right. I looked at a bit of banana under the microscope. And I was like, wow, look at that. It just looks like banana. And then we did a cheek scraping and looked at some meat, some human meat. That looked like banana too. The epithelial cells look just like banana. And I looked at a couple other things and was just like, huh, everything's banana. Wait a minute, come back this way. That's neat looking. Look at it. Shed a little more light on the subject, huh? Too much light. Wonder if I can rotate the lens here. I can! We're gonna touch the dish. I am stuck on the 4X attachment here. Can't get any closer to this. That is neat. Maybe some kind of spore? I don't know. That's cool. Oh, look at those orange bits. Little cluster of orange bits. That's pretty neat. Just a bit of paprika in your quinoa there. You can't just have plain quinoa. There's more filaments there. See these? What are we looking at? Let's follow the yellow brick road on that one. Doubles back. Can't see whatever it is. Alright, well this one we're going to give another 20 hours or so to soak up as well. We'll see what starts to happen in this dish as the hours progress. So let's put a lid on it. Yep, let's put a lid on it. We'll move to the next slide. Hey, we found those guys again. Let's just park it there for a second while we make a decision. Got a few options here. We have let's look. I have some of this stagnant yellow algae muck that I collected from the bottom. Yeah, does look kind of like styrofoam. It's nature's styrofoam. So we got stagnant yellow muck, or we've got a little more vibrant green muck that we can look at. Or I do have just some straight lake water that I drew from just underneath a rock near the shore. There is some sediment floating in there, so we might be able to look at some material there as well. Decisions, decisions. These were all collected here. This wash for a dam. That's the word I'm looking for. Climbed down the rocks there, and I was splashed around in these puddles here. I think we're gonna look at the stagnant yellow stuff first. Just must open these carefully. That flashlight can too. In my lap. Interesting motion to this stuff. Let's get, I might have to add more distilled water to this styrofoam algae. Because it's sucking it up like a sponge. Whoa! Oh goodness, guys, there are some big worms swimming around in there. Holy cow. That's why it's moving like that. I saw it's like sloshing and slipping around. Hey, WX, what's up? Guys, I can't, these worms are too big for me to image on my microscope. I really have to look at getting my hands on a different kind of thing. Let's see though. Let's try to get one. There's also these like weird nymph larvas in there. Oh boy, there's some stuff in here, guys. Oh, this is interesting. I wonder how this will work. So I just made like 7 drops on a petri dish. They're really steep walled. I don't think this is gonna work, but let's try it out. How you doing, WX? What's new with you, man? Yeah, they're too jiggly. I need to put these on slides. This isn't a good way to look. The stagnant muck is going to have a lot of molts and other junk in it. Something's chewing around in there. These aren't worms. This might be a rotifer. Well, I can't quite get a good look at it here. This isn't a good way to image this. There are some big ugly worms in the muck here. Issue is actually getting them. They're very shy. Oh, yeah, they're shy and fast. They don't want to get their picture taken. to try this here. This stuff is cloudy and dark. Put a lid back on this so we don't have any splashes. I'm new to using a petri dish here, so it jiggles a lot. Oh dear. What are you? Shit. Something too much to look at with the backlight. Dark field isn't enough. Not enough light. I might have to go back to slides here. Yeah, it's so jiggly on the plate and on the petri dish. There's a bit too much depth to this. So I can't quite look at what I want to look at. Something's really swimming around there, kicking up a storm. Right there. Something's swimming around like crazy in there. Alright, let's try to get it onto a slide. That might go better. But also this fluid is so... What? Oh, hey, reformed! Thanks for the nerd raid! How's it going, everybody? We're looking at microscope stuff. That is a real whatchamajigger swimming around in there. What are you? Come on. Slurp. Gotcha. Alright, I have an organism here on a single drop of water. Yeah, what up? Guys, I gotta, hang on, I gotta focus right now. I have a pretty big creature here in a drop. And we've got that single drop of water. Oh, that's a big old Daphnia. That's a giant. Alright, so I have to be careful with this, because if I just drop a cover slip on this Daphnia, it will break. The whole organism will break. So we're actually going to go no cover slip. Let's just look right at it. I have to really pat myself on the back. I just did a, I just sniper shot at this with the pipette. What up? Oh, Lex, thanks for the raid. Phantom Gaming. That energy level is choice, my dude. Well done. Here, let me reward your energy. Your yeety yeet 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 raid energy time. Take a look. Let me bring it into shot. Oh boy, there she is. There she is. That is a Queen Daphnia. I'm not going to be able to get all of it in the shot at once. It's so big. Spinning in circles too. Settle down, honey. Settle down. Look at that. What is that? No. This is a Daphnia. This was in the mucky yellow water. Yeah. What up, Lex? How is everyone? I hope everyone's doing okay. Good Friday evening. I'm super glad to be back. We just had the craziest week in recent household memory as far as chores and duties that we gave ourselves. And I put streaming aside so that we could focus on getting all of these tasks done. And now we're back to Twitch. So I'm really happy to be back. Hello, everyone. It was a successful stream. I know, I want to see a tardigrade too. We just went and looked through. I've got some samples here. Let me show you what I've got. I've got a little imager album. So we went on a camping trip. There's us. Family, well, one family picture. Wife and I and a dog. Here's the family portrait. I woke up early, like I usually do. Gotta do a restart. Alright, cool, man. Yeah, reboot that PC. There's Parmesan. I want to see what's in saltwater too. If you want to check out, I know Pacific Plankton. She explores a lot of really cool. You can check her on Twitter. So anyway, this is where I collected the samples. This kind of scummy yellow stuff is where I found this Daphnia just now. There's a wash for a dam. Some more scummy yellow stuff. That's a nerfing. Is the dog in the room? The dog's not in the room, babe. Nerf. He's laying down with Evie. Oh, I gotta. Oh man, the dog came out. Shit. Hold that thought, Lex. Anyway, here's the stuff. I don't know if there's any stoners in the room, but does that not look like Keith to anyone else? Big spongy Keith. This is some algae. Anyways, hopefully we'll find some tardigrades in this, and or this, and or maybe this. And so I need to soak these in distilled water for like 20 hours, and then we'll look for tardigrades. So tomorrow, thanks for the follow, Phantom. I appreciate you. Oh, guys, I gotta say a big shout out and thank you to everybody here and everybody who's helped me get to this point. We hit 700 followers over my week break, which, you know, was incredible. So thank you so much to everyone. I still consider myself a baby streamer. I started in January. We've hit 700. That's a big number. And thank you guys. It's really, really fun doing this. I'm enjoying every minute of it. So, anyway, where were we? We got our Daphnia here. Still spinning circles. She can't go anywhere. Water tension is holding her right in the middle of the shot. Yeah, 700 is a big number, WX. I can't believe it. That was quite a quick way to get here too. I had a couple like lightning bolt moments that really helped me get to this point. I came in hot and streaming just Elite Dangerous mostly. It's a pretty small supportive community. And then expand the water so it can move. If I do that, Phantom, then it'll start getting away. I won't be able to watch it. It'll just be flying. These little Daphnia are very fast and mobile, so we're extremely lucky that she's kind of pinned. Oh my god, what is going through her head right now? Who knows? Here, let me show you. I got a cool picture that I captured of a different Daphnia earlier. Here is another Daphnia that I imaged. This one actually looks a little differently, doesn't it? If we take a look, this Daphnia appears to only have the one eye, and her nose is kind of short. Look, compared to, let's look at it in the backlight. This is a Daphnia that I'm used to seeing. 2 eye spots. She could actually take a look here. This Daphnia is pregnant. See? That's a baby Daphnia inside of the mother Daphnia. I recorded this Daphnia I picked up from a local freshwater pond down in the town where I live. The one we're looking at here came from a mountain stream, about 2.5 hours away. This Daphnia is pregnant. Baby Daphnia inside. I've got a video. You can see her heart beating and the baby's heart beating. I actually might as well play that for you guys. It's really one of the coolest things I've ever recorded. So you can see here, this flickering is the mother's heart beating. Pump, 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 pump. And then in this red circle, you'll see a little flickering, and that is the baby's heart beating. Flicker, flicker, flicker. There it is. Really neat. Neat find. And it wasn't just a lucky find, WX. I worked my ass off to get that Daphnia mounted. because if I just dropped a cover slide on this, it would crush the organism. The weight of the cover slide would absolutely squash it. And so I had to break apart 2 cover slips to create a little riser. So then when I put the cover slip on top, water tension would pull it down. Okay, so I'm going to do something merciful. Right now, the temperature of this little droplet of water is soaring, and it's beginning to evaporate rapidly, so this Daphnia is beginning to panic. I'm actually going to draw her out and put her back in the container. I don't know why I feel so much... I feel a lot of kindness towards that little organism, so we're going to save its life. Maybe we'll look at it again later. So let's just pick her up with the pipette. Oh, I gotta add more water first. There we go. And in she goes. And she just swam away. Wow, successful relocation. Now that I'm looking, there's a bunch of those little Daphnia in there. That was cool. She is kind of thick. Can we look at bacteria with that thing? Yeah, we can look at single-celled organisms of all kinds. Let's look at a couple more droplets from this mucky sample, and then we'll move on to something else. Again, I've got a lot of things to look at here, so um, let's put a cover slip on this one. I don't see anything large swimming around in there, so I don't think we're running a risk of crushing anything this time. God, what happened to these cover slips? They're cloudy. Really? What the hell? These are secondhand. I bought some new ones if we have to use them, but fresh water, yeah. Use that term scientifically, as in the absence of salt. I like low salt environments. Actually, I would love to look at some saltwater plankton sometime. Sometime we'll take a trip to the ocean and I'll collect some stuff there too. Um, till then, we're stuck looking at fresh water. Now, when I said we can look at single-celled organisms, single-celled organisms can actually be quite large. One cell doesn't necessarily mean that it's small. Okay, I see. So this is just a student-grade plastic cover slip. It's actually got a bend to it. It's kind of warped. I don't know if that's good. Alright, let's look here. Let's just peer around. Just put salt in fresh water. See what happens. Actually, there's a few things that I would like to do along those lines. One thing is I want to create a high salt solution and then put a drop of it on the cover slip and let it evaporate and watch the salt crystals form live. I think that'd be fun to do. So there's a few like physics experiments that I'd love to just watch happen on the slide, and definitely watching salt crystals form seems like one. Just leave it up and mess around with it. Oh, chat, I signed up for a program that I think you guys would find interesting. It's called Stream Raiders or Stream Captains. It's a fun little mini game we can play together. I'll tell you more about it later. Phantom Gaming, can we see an atom? We cannot. So the visible light spectrum, what we're using to look at, is that all I bet, God, I'm sure it is so much pine pollen. It's pine forest we were in. Now, an atom is much smaller than the visible light spectrum. So I was just reading about this. The red wavelength of light, which is the smallest of the visible light spectrum, is, I think, 0.7 nanometers is how big that wavelength of light is. Anything smaller than 0.7 nanometers, that wavelength of light passes right through without interacting with it in any way. And so it's effectively invisible to the visible light. So when we're looking at things at a very small scale, we go smaller and smaller, more and more light passes right through them. That's a pretty lay explanation of it, but it's a little more complicated than that. Oh, there goes something. See this little guy here? Some kind of ciliate. Let's get closer. There he is. Those little ciliates are neat. Swimming around that algae. Now that isn't the same Spirogyra algae that we saw in our other lake, but it's got a similar, the chloroplasts are in a single road helix. So maybe it's a different variety of Spirogyra. But that's pretty neat. See this green spiral going through the middle of this? Each one of these segments, so here's a segment from there to there, that's one cell. And there's another cell. It does look like DNA. Here, this other Spirogyra algae has 2 threads. Looks even more like DNA. Neat, huh? But really, that's just the chloroplasts. That's the chlorophyll that the algae uses to turn sunlight into food. Diatoms. Yeah, you want to look? We could look at some skin cells. We can look at lots of stuff. At the end of one of my last streams, I accidentally poked myself and got some blood, and we looked at that. That was fun. With my microscope though, we'd have to I'd have to shave off some skin for you, which I'm not above doing. There's a lot of interesting stuff. There's that guy again. There we go. You can see its big hairy cilia. Diatom's attack is the pine pollen, all of this kind of like hazy stuff. There's so many different shapes in here though. Look, we got this little Chex Mix looking guy. The blood slide is all dried. It's been washed, long gone. But I will I'm sure I'll bleed for you guys again soon before long. I go hard that way. Stay tuned. Oh, I forgot to prepare my new segment. I was so excited to get back to streaming. I'll do my new segment for the next stream. Or we could just do it live. So Phantom, I can't quite do that. Actually, I'll lift this up and show it to the camera a little bit. My microscope, I've got only a clearance of a couple inches in between the stage and the objective eyepiece that is actually collecting the light. So I can't just, there's a height limit to what I can stick underneath the lens, which is why I'm usually working with little slides or these narrow petri dishes, taking things out of larger containers and refining, going down to successively smaller volumes and smaller containers. Now they do make some really neat portable USB microscopes. You can go up to 400 times pretty comfortably, and those you can just put up. You can just point them to anything. They've got built-in lights and everything, but those are only using top light, which looks something like this, where you can actually, which is hard to do when you're looking at small things. Again, this light has to be reflected back up to the camera, so sometimes you can add more, but it's a way of looking at a bit more of what it looks like in real light. Some things are way more interesting in dark field, and others are a lot more boring. Depends. Alright, I think we should try one more slide from this guy. what you are. So far, I mean, this has been... There's another one. 2 of them crawling around in there. Maybe some kind of paramecium? Can't be sure. Hard to get a good look at them. A bunch of little things swimming around in there too. Here comes another. All this in a relatively boring drop of water. There's more of them. Do you see all these little diamond shapes here, there, there? These rods, tapered rods, those are diatoms, which are really neat little organisms. You'll find those everywhere you look. Hopefully. Yeah, a lot of pollen. Hey, there's that ciliate again. He really gets around. Now, it looks like he's... Is that a Suctoria? It really moves a lot. I don't know how he would move that much if those tentacles were just for feeding, like a Suctoria. The one thing that's interesting about these is they will drift really steadily, and then they'll sort of teleport almost to a new location. Pretty wild. Let's go ahead and pour this back to the bucket here. We're going to move on to the next source. I wonder if there's a cell growing that has a jaw, spikes, and something to make it go through the water. Well, there is. I mean, that's sort of what we have here. If you'd love to see a rotifer. Rotifer are not single-celled organisms. If you want as much complexity as you're talking about their phantom, you need more than one cell, because you need to have, more complicated things going on. Mouth parts, something to make a move. Here, I'll show you one. Where's a good rotifer video? No, that wasn't the Lacrimaria, that was something else. Here. Look at this one right here on the bottom of the frame. This is called a rotifer. You can very clearly see it has a foot at the bottom with 2 prongs that it uses to latch onto things and walk around. And then you'll see at the end of the video, here comes another rotifer. Oh, not that video. One of these videos, the rotifer opens its mouth. There you go, you can see this is its mouth. It opens its mouth up and it's got hairs that it waves around to draw food into its mouth. You can see its stomach parts. I think those are eggs, actually. And then this guy that comes cruising through is a vicious hunter. I forget the name. It wasn't a Lacrimaria. It was something else. But it's a deadly hunter in the microbe world. Okay, we're going to put this water back. Get that algae back in there. This thing is, again, this sample is full of worms. I wish I had a better way to image these crazy big worms, but I won't be able to do that. Yeah, you see its jaws? Yeah, the rotifer have really big mouths. They also come in a lot of different shapes and sizes, so those rotifers that you saw were really long and slug-like and were kind of walking around. Other rotifer are more like cattle. They're big and fat, and they just sit and graze. Like, here's a video, and you can see its rotifer's got his foot down here, and you can see its mouth parts. This one only has 2 mouth parts, where the other ones we were looking at seemed to have 3. I am constantly surprised at the diversity that we see in these rotifer. So much diversity. Alright, we're going to make another slide now. let's actually do something a little bold here. Just enough water to cover the bottom of the petri dish, because I want to look at this. It's like an old root system that I saw in there. We'll get some algae in there as well. Okay. I think we're gonna... I don't feel good about my odds on this one, because I think it's still going to be really difficult to look at everything, because it's going to be too loose and sloshy in there. But we'll never know if we don't experiment and try something. Phantom, I'm hoping to show you some really neat stuff in here, so let's keep our fingers crossed. Alright, see how sloshy it is? But what do we see there? This is Spirogyra algae again, but with the one thread rather than the two like we saw before. There goes a rotifer. See his little foot? It's got a little shell part. Let's find a better view of one. Yeah, those weird long things are long strands of algae. And I think we can still call it Spirogyra algae, because the chloroplasts are forming these really pretty spirals in every cell block. But it's definitely different from the other Spirogyra algae that I saw, in that it only has one strand. Now this... oh, hey, there goes another rotifer. Right there. Pretty sure. I'll have to pull some of that algae off and look at it on a slide so we can get closer. I can't get too close when we're looking at it on a petri dish. We're a little limited, because otherwise I'll get the tip of my lens wet. My objective lens would get wet, and that would be a disaster. Look at this, though. There's another little rotifer. See, I don't like how much the subject shakes and trembles when I'm looking at it on a petri dish. It's tough. What do we got here? Hey chat, I have a surprise for you later. A video game surprise. Let's see here. Not as many organisms swimming around as I thought I'd find. A lot of the same little rotifer. Pretty algae. A white blood cell, that would be cool. Yeah, when I was looking at my blood, my daughter came up. She asked, she's like, oh, can we see a white blood cell? She learned about this. And the thing is it'd be bad if I saw a white blood cell, because that means that my body would be under attack. They should be very rare. You don't want to see a lot of white blood cells in your blood. It is most unideal. Well, Spirogyra is a genus. There are many different species. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. So this is just a kind of Spirogyra. Definitely is. I mean, look at that. It's very pretty. This stuff is much less stringy, so... Oh, hello. What are you? I see a vortex. Yep. Watch carefully, you can see little specks get drawn towards this little orb here. We got a bad angle on it, but this is some kind of organism here. People are working on that. It's interesting that you say, or stop aging, because that's something that is actually a pretty divisive topic. There are scientists out there that are working to change the way that we think about aging. One of them, his name is Aubrey de Grey. He's one of the more outspoken and known scientists in this field of thought, but he believes that we should consider aging to be a disease. And he believes that we should try to cure it as if it were a disease. There's a lot of ethical issues with that, though. Some people take it very personally. Death and aging and dying, the circle of life. Breaking that cycle is something that is scary. And probably for a good reason. It's not something that we should take lightly. We should consider what social and societal norms or situations we already uphold. And how would they look in a society where people no longer age? Look no further than good fiction. That's why we have science fiction, so we can explore these alternatives in a different, more controlled environment. You know? Some good books I can recommend on it. I really loved Charles Strauss' Accelerando was a great one. You'd love to be immortal to age. What about the other things, though? You want to be invincible or just immortal? Because you could still die in a car accident. That'd be a tragic way to go. You gotta be careful with these genie wishes, you know? Curing stupidity, I think, would be better. Yeah. That's an issue, curing stupidity. Also has ethical issues. You don't even need to cure stupidity, though. You need to cure ignorance. I know stupid people who are, I can't say smart, but like they're wise, right? They know how to act. They understand their own limitations. They know to ask questions. They know to doubt themselves. And I know stupid people who are none of those things, who are brash and arrogant and cocksure and know everything. We need to find a way to stop people from acting that way. You'll never get rid of stupid people. George Carlin has a great bit where he says, you know, think about how dumb the average person is. Now realize that half of people are dumber than that. Statistically. That's what we're up against. Half of the world is dumber than how stupid the average person is. So, what do you do with that? Alright, now, this is some stuff. This little water sample here I picked up in the main body of the lake. So not near any stagnant areas. It was just granite shore. And I went up underneath a rock. I scooped up some stuff with the turkey baster. The thing about curing corona is there's always... We can't just cure corona. We need to assess the conditions that allow for rampant global pandemics. Something's hiding behind that little lump. Let's put this in dark field. I wonder what we're looking at here. Well, one thing that I have learned in listening to skeptics and scientists deal with not just the general public, but also malicious actors and pseudoscience snake oil salesmen. You cannot educate, intelligence and science understanding is not an information gap issue. You can't just educate away ignorance. The people that believe that the moon landing was faked or that the earth is flat, they already have all of the information that they need to make an intelligent decision about what to believe about the world. They have every piece of information they need. There's nothing that you can show them or give them that's going to change their mind. Or to put it in other words, to paraphrase somebody else who speaks better than me, says better words than I do good done. He said, you can't use logic to reason somebody out of a position that they didn't use logic to get themselves into. What the hell is that? And if somebody ever tells you that nature never works in straight lines, tell them to look at a crystal. Send the flat earthers into space. One of them tried. I'd love to know what this is. It's kind of wild looking, isn't it? But nature doesn't work in straight lines. Oh, hello. What's you? Let's get a look at you. Are you a worm? Diatoms living in... Those are diatoms? Living in a zigzag colony. That's cool. Very neat. Come on out. Come on out. What do you got moving around in there? Sometimes you can see the still living, undigested meals of these organisms. It could be its organs moving, but could also be something that it ate recently. Whoa, did you see its spikes stick out? This is some kind of predatory feeder. It just shot spikes out of its face. Probably Are you naming the diatoms in the colony there? Tetracyclus or something similar. thing is neat. I want to watch it spikes again. Do you spike thing? It's a pretty gnarly looking worm guy. Oh, you're on the move? Big delay. That's okay. I can work with a delay. It still won't like leave its home. It's got itself attached. Stop. What is this? Quit hiding, you coward. I wish you would move again and show me those neat spikes. I went swimming in this water. Ooh, it's eating something. Damn it. Hiding the good show from me here. Glad I didn't put a cover slip on this one. I probably would have crushed that guy. Where'd he go? Which way did he go, George? There he is. Just chilling. Not doing anything. Alright, let's pull up one more of... We looked at the waterfall. We looked at the muck. Let's look at a little more of the green muck. The good green muck. And then I got a surprise for chat. Ooh, tight jar. Oh shit. Hang on, I want to open this over the sink just in case. I really don't want to make a big mess. I sealed the jar at high altitude, so it didn't want to open down here at sea level. Okay. This is a cover slip one for sure. Did I look at Frostpunk? I did look at Frostpunk. Oh, it's Miss Panda Purple. Hey, what's up? Yeah, Lex, I took a look at Frostpunk. It looks cool. It reminds me a bit of Banished. You know? but with that steampunk vibes. Panda purple. Thanks for coming through. We're just looking at a couple more slides before I show. Got a little surprise for chat here. Just back from a family camping trip. It was delightful. With more Spirogyra algae. Oh, this is interesting. Look at these little like, nodes on those little algae strands. What's that about? Don't know what that means. I'm great, Panda. We just had a crazy week, and it's finally done. And I'm really glad to be home where I can just relax and chill. And we're looking at some fresh samples here. Here, let me show you a quick little slideshow. Went camping with the family. Oh, hey, Norman. Hi. Uh-oh, he's getting fed. He's just taking a shortcut. Anyway, yeah, family camping trip. Me and my wife and my dog and my daughter. And then here we are at the campsite. Family photos. Anyways, algae, fresh water. This is where I got some water samples. So, anyway, we're just looking at some of the stuff that I found. What's that? That's cool looking, isn't it? Let's see if we can get closer to that. Very neat. How's things with you, Panda? What's new? Wait a second, guys. I think we're looking at the reproduction cycle of this algae. Look at what we have here. Here's algae with the Spirogyra, the spiral chloroplasts. Here's the same algae bonded with all of the chloroplasts in bunches in every cell. And look, here's another set. It's almost like we've got a diagram out of a textbook. Look, the two Spirogyra have joined their cell walls. And it looks like in the next step, they're sharing their DNA. Look, even this one has a part spiral and a part clump. Wow. You did some more streaming this week? That's cool, Panda. Yeah, I had to stop streaming for a whole week. Star Astrum. Oh yeah, that looks right. Yeah, I think that was a Star Astrum. It's a rabbit hole. Backing out. I wrote in my notebook, at the urging of Pacific Plankton, to look up how Spirogyra algae reproduces. She said it was a very interesting process. Am I looking at it right now? I've never seen them show that these... I mean, this looks like a reproductive process to me. It looks like all the stages are laid out right here before our eyes. That's really neat. Here's more. Yeah. That's cool. It's like a little nursery. It's an algae nursery. Not much else going on in here except for algae, though. I don't see... not really any motion, is there? Hello? What the hell happened here? Let's grab a pic of that. It's either reproducing or insisting. There's another one of these. Why would the algae insist? What's the purpose of that? Or I should probably look it up. Yeah, nobody's swimming around and having a gay old time. I came for the gay old time. No, this is still really interesting. What else we got? Who'd have thought just watching plants grow could be this interesting? Hello? Oh boy. Stuck and he's not happy about it. Let's get much closer, shall we? Insisting to avoid bad conditions. Oh, okay. So then, when conditions are good again, cool. Wonder what he's stuck on. Seems to be the thing there. Looks like a Texas Longhorn symbol right here. Some kind of nematode? I mean, it's a single cell, I think. It's really trying to get detached. It's something that's stuck in there. Yeah, some kind of worm or nematode. It really wishes it wasn't where it was, but it is. Once he breaks free, he's gone. That much energy. It's the only thing we've seen swimming around or moving here so far. These sure are pretty. I love these little comb-looking algae, or probably diatoms, right? Attack. Let's find them. Right there. Nice little stack. Little short stack, real short stack. Looks like my beard comb. Where's my beard comb? I want to comb my beard. Ah. It's the good stuff. Okay, there's one more thing I wanted to look at. Might be hard to get to. Down here at the bottom of this, I've got a bunch of this moss. And then I have this powder that's collected down at the bottom of the moss. So I'm gonna try something here. I'm gonna grab a slide. And then I have here this paddle tweezers. Oh, that's a Fragilera colony. It is a diatom. I had assumed it was a diatom. Cool. Fragilaria. Alright, so this powder down here is a whole mix of... There's going to be fungus powder, there's going to be pollen, there's going to be all kinds of stuff. So it's got a little bit of it. Let me just crush it a little bit. Flatten it out some. Here we have some distilled water. Let's grab a little bit of that with a clean pipette. I'm interested to find out if there's any other materials that I can get. Like, is there a certain kind of oil that I can use for immersions or infusions, or should I stick with using distilled water? Alright, I'm not sure if this cover slip is going to sit on it. So what we're going to do is the old double cover slip move. Here we go. Going to cut one cover slip in half. Oh yeah, these plastic ones are way easier to handle. They don't shatter when you try to cut them. Amazing. Alright, so each half of the cover slip goes on either side of the subject, and then the other cover slip goes on top. Alright, so let's take a look at what's in here. This is a whole mishmash of the dusts and powders that we're collecting at the bottom of the little tin I had all the tree moss in. Spooky music is really interesting for this. I figure this is a decent place to maybe run into a tardigrade. should do is hydrate a whole bunch of this. Kind of shake out all of the fine powder stuff. Let it soak for a while. Not much happening, huh? That's pretty. Too bad the little water line there's disrupting the shot. So, I got an idea for a new stream segment, and because I didn't prepare for it today, we're going to do it live. This day in history. Now, normally, in normal circumstances, the day before, I'll poke through these events and pick and choose the ones that are most interesting, because Wikipedia is a treasure trove of useless and excessive gratuitous information. But there's a few things that will always pop out. I mean, just scrolling right here. 1786, the first Indian reservation is created by the United States on August 7th. About time. I mean, they could have just left it all alone, but you know. See what else pops out. IBM dedicates the first program-controlled calculator. The automatic sequence-controlled calculator, 1944. Philip Petit performs a high-wire act between the Twin Towers of World Trade Center 1. Gnarly. People do stupid things for clout, right? Some plane crashes. Barry Bonds hit his 756th career home run to surpass Hank Aaron's 33-year-old record. There you go, Barry Bonds right here at AT&T Park. Awesome, 2007. Birthdays. I'm not gonna read all these. Let's see who I recognize. There's gonna be a lot of people. It seems like just existing is enough to get in Wikipedia. Where's my Wikipedia page? That's what I want to know. We'll get there. This is a segment that I definitely need to prepare for because there's just too much. Looking at this kind of makes me think about how we're building this dense information, this sort of infosphere. The density and depth of the information that we have available at our fingertips is staggering sometimes. How many steps? How long do you think we can get to philosophy from this page? You ever play this game? Philosophy or mathematics on Wikipedia. Basically, you have to see how many clicks away from philosophy or mathematics. I think you have to click the second link in every category. So starting on August 7th, second link, Gregorian calendar, step 1. Calendar for Pope Gregory, step 2. Head of the Catholic Church, right, is the second link. Step 3. Catholic Church, Roman Catholic Church, largest Christian church, baptized, step 4. From the Greek, a Christian. Step 5, we're getting close. Abrahamic religion, step 6. Semitic oriented religion, step 7. Cultural system, 8. Culture, 9. Social behavior, oh no, it was, yeah. Norms, 10. Acceptable, 10. There's no second link on that right there. Toleration? Oh, we're in a loop. Sometimes you get in a loop. We approached philosophy. That's an interesting one. Usually you end up at philosophy or mathematics. That's the first time. Occasionally you land in a loop just beyond it. So, anyway. Oh, man. Guys, I feel like I'm off my game. It's because I just worked for a week straight. Get it back. So I got something to show you guys. Where'd it go? We're going to put away the microscope for the night. Because we got Fall Guys. Yes, that's right. That's right, we did it. We went ahead and we got Fall Guys. So that's a good news. That's some good news, right? We happy about that? I'm happy about that. We're going to play that. But first, I'm going to take this dog out. I need to stretch and get up and walk around. I spent a lot of time in a car today. And hiking, but, you know. The body wants what the body wants. Oh, open jar. Close that up. It always feels weird when, in one day, you travel a great distance. It's like, was that today? Did I wake up in a tent this morning? I did. That was today that I woke up in a tent. So, again, to recap the microscope stuff tonight, we have begun soaking some lichen and algae, and we'll do some tree moss in distilled water, hopefully to draw out the tardigrades. I've never hunted tardigrades before, so I'm excited to be setting the conditions for my first tardigrade hunt. And then we saw some interesting things in these water samples, but I will be honest with you, I'm actually a little underwhelmed. The Daphnia was cool. It was different than the Daphnia we normally see here. And there are some very large worms hiding in the stagnant water sample. Much too large for me to image with my microscope. So maybe I will get the optical, just the regular eyepiece on there and try to snap a pic with my phone or something sometime. I'm not sure. We'll figure it out. Oh no. Okay, I'm going to get up and move my body for a minute. I'll be back in a quick 5. So if you stick around, I love you for it. If you gotta go, you gotta go. But when we come back, we're gonna play Fall Guys. In fact, let me come over here and just update that stream title. Fall Guys. Just gotta update that stream info. Gonna take the time to pause that music because we don't need that. Fall Guys has its own impressive soundtrack. Oh, I also gotta set up a scene for it, so let me do that real quick. No. So let's go ahead and clone, duplicate that, call it Fall Guys, and you, hold up now, remove that, game capture, just doing some live shit here, add source, oh no, not that. I forget how to use my own platform here sometimes. New source, Fall Guys. Capture specific window, Fall Guys client. Okay. There we go. And now I'm in there. And I think that's right. Is it right? It won't play the audio out until I'm on the thing, I think. Yeah, okay. Okay, I think we're good. Let me just double check over here. That's looking good. Looks like we're here. So yeah, Fall Guys is pretty silly fun. I just played 2 rounds of it exactly, just so I could look at it before we went live with it. So yeah, I'm gonna be right back. Let me take this quick little break. Maybe boil some water for tea. I don't know. I have a good excuse to be sleepy. So I'll be right back, everyone. Sit tight. Parm, do you want to go outside? He do. He do. Okay, I'll be right back. Please stick around, and we'll see you real soon. I'll put up that BRB screen. Shoo. back. Got these big leg stretches. Lunge. Do you guys do your lunges every day? You gotta do your lunges every day. Stretch out them thighs. Get them calves stretched out too. Especially if you spend a lot of time sitting at a desk. Oh, crack the back. Who needs an energy drink, huh? You could just do a couple stretches. Get the blood flowing. Yeah. Look what I did. We got Fall Guys. Guys who fall. Oh wait, I gotta fix a thing in the platform. Gotta shrink this thing here. I gotta put this other guy up here. Yo guys, if you're still with me, thanks for sticking around. Let's play some Fall Guys. It's a silly, fun game. Let's see here. I think that my thing needs to go over here probably, huh? We'll bring it back over this way. I've only played 2 games, so I'm a newbie. We're figuring it out. Doors. Moving doors. Okay. Here we go. Oh no! Ah, shit! Oh. Oh. Oh my god. We're all chumps. Yes. Oh. Yeah! No! I was over the line! Damn it. Okay, let's do another one. Fall Guys have been so active on Twitter, it's very funny. They've been doing a good job of marketing and showing off their own bugs and having a good laugh at it. A game like this has been missing, just like a raw, silly party game. It's pretty fun. Okay, let's try again. I like a game that doesn't really have much of a time investment either. That's kind of nice. It's a good alternative to the other games that I usually play. Going from like Total War or RimWorld. This also feels like a game that would be good on mobile, actually. But on mobile, it would be played with push notifications and microtransactions. Oh, damn it. Oh, jeez. What was that? Oh, is someone grabbing me? Oops, didn't see that. Yeah, made it. That was a close one. Okay. I don't know what that shot is. That shot of the back of the stage? It's weird. Oh shit. So many. I'm at the back of the pack here. Come on, up. No way. Darn. Bye. One more. The whirly gig. This one's a nightmare. Just gets so hard and crowded. Shit. Yikes, that was close. Oh. That got ugly. Alright, we're gonna go for it. Let's be brave. Nope. Okay. It's okay. Ah! There's still room. There's still room to succeed. Fuck, not if I keep losing focus on. Yeah. Darn. That slow blade at the end is brutal. Really tough. It's such a fun alternative, just a mindless running game. It reminds me of a game I had on Xbox called Speedrunners. It's just so fun. Just like a foot race game. Oh, shit. No! Oh, Jesus. Dishonor. Wow, that one went fast. I'm a fallen guy. I gotta find some other streamers that are playing this and like team up with them. That seems fun. Seems like the kind of game you want people on Discord with, so you can scream at them. Damn it! A major setback, and even no. No good. Alright, at least this part of the course is torture. What even is the point of that? Ah, nice try, hot dog man. I made it. Made it. Can't believe it. What do we got? What's it doing? This isn't, okay. Memorize the icons with tiles. When the icon is displayed, move the matching tile to avoid falling in the sun. Okay. This will be fun. Watermelon. Okay. Watermelon, cherries. I'm on a watermelon. Watermelon, cherries. Haha! Oh no. Grapes, bananas, oranges. Grapes, oranges, bananas. Orange. Grape, banana. Okay. Orange. Yay! Apples, bananas, banana, orange, cherries. Apple, banana, orange, cherries, grapes. Oh no 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 no! Oh my god! That was close. It almost shoved me off there. That was a fun one. I love this one. I get like Mario Kart vibes from this game. No! Get away from our ball. Yes. Ha ha ha! Suckers. We didn't even... They all just stopped each other. Blue and red just both 100% gave up on their own balls and are attacking the other team. This is a battle for second place now. Oh my god. Hey, Venador! Put me up on the host. Thanks, dude. Or dudette. Look at these savages. They've got red pinned in the corner. Go blue! Oh, wow. That was, that was dirty, blue. Blue team was dirty. Venador, if you're here, hello. Sometimes the host can just happen in the background, you know. I once said that I put someone on my host list and then they were live and they're like, oh, thanks, man. I wasn't there. Floor pieces fall away when you stand to them. Be the last guy standing above the slime. Okay. Shit, okay. shit. Okay. Gotta play this like the snake game now. Shit. These are the last guys. Oh, what's his strategy? Why is he hopping? Uh-oh. Oh my god, the dive. The winner! Good job. 1302. That was a good one. Got some rewards. New color. It's just really quick. Did I get any other? I don't have any outfits. That's it. Okay. I like how simple it is. Just play. Go, Betty. Bye. Gig. This is like American Ninja Warriors if it was stupid. Like that good kind of stupid. Why is the cursor on the screen? It kind of bugs me. Oh, ouch. Oh no. We're good. We alright. This sounds... Alright, we gotta go for it. Gotta dream big here. Nope. Nobody makes it. The dive. I gotta remember to use my dive. Oh, poor guy can't figure it out. That was sad. Couldn't get it up. I want to see the little Plinko game that they play on the way down. I feel like I'm missing out there. The losers should get to play a little mini game where they try to bounce down, land in a cup to get like consolation points. Slime climb. Okay. That's a big one. All right. I love starting at the back of the pack. thought I got eliminated. Oh, I got the slime got me. Damn it. Yeah, land in the cup. Yeah, something cool like that. You get a second chance. They set up a Plinko game there. I didn't know you're still here. Yeah. This game is so fun, man. It's definitely about all I can handle right now. If I tried to play my RimWorld Colony or a Total War game where I have to manage resources and output and all that, I couldn't engage my brain on that level at this point. I was struggling just with microscope stuff tonight. I was like, my energy level is down here right now, but I definitely, after a full week of not streaming, I felt like I gotta push the button. This is harrowing. You gonna make it? Oh, he made it. Alright. This guy's a warrior. Wow. No, they just go into the drink forever. Let's fire up another one. So good to get my daughter out of the house. We've been in since March, basically. I mean, yeah, we come out occasionally, but like, it's still, nothing has happened of note since March. So finally got my daughter out, her first camping trip, and roasted s'mores in the fire, went hiking, swam in the lake, did all the things, and she just had a good time. But it was crazy to see how many people there were out without masks, and just, you would have no idea there was a pandemic going on just to look at the crowds there. Alright. Now we have to battle with everyone to get through the known holes. Oh shit, I had it. Should have trusted my gut there. Oh no, 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 no. I might be in the first 36 here. Yes, it was a close one. That was a close one. Yeah. There was another game that this reminds me of that I never got to play. Was it called Brawl? Was it Brawl Stars? It was like, you're like all these like cute little floppy animals, and you're like fight. It's like a melee fighter, but it's very ragdoll and silly. It looked funny as hell. I never played it though. But I love a ragdoll game. Alright, this one's fun. Okay. Bananas and cherries. Great. Apple orange. Okay. Oh, there's a banana over there. Okay. You guys sure about that? Am I sure? Okay, yeah, they were sure. They made me doubt myself. Alright. What do we got? Fuck's sake. Man. I was trying to pull him around. Alright. See. Play stupid games. Win stupid prizes. Doors again. This also reminds me of the Japanese game shows, especially so they have levels where you have to climb up through slime, like those lube stairs ones. Those are so fun. Okay. Going for far right. Yes. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, no, no. What happened to him? How did he get launched? It's awesome. Damn it. This again. Mid-dive over the line. Ah. Another. Demand another. Just realized we're in a dome. Cool. Anyway. Get up. Yeah, we're in. That one's just a lot of luck. A lot of bad luck. Grab eggs, store them in your team's nest to score points. Okay. Fun. Ooh, there's golden eggs in the middle. Alright. stole that egg from my friend. Ah. Oh, I see. Stop trying to take my eggs. Oh no. They're stealing our eggs. No! Shit! This is insanity. I have it, no! Oh my god, meanwhile they've been pilfering our eggs. Alright, I'm stealing from Blue now. They stole all of our eggs. We were leading. Oh my god! Yes! Diatoms. Katamari Damacy. That's one of the greatest games ever made. That's one of the most delightful experiences, top to bottom. Katamari Damacy. I played that game, beat it twice. I didn't play the sequels, but the first one, like, I even bought the soundtrack. It's got all this, like, wonderful Japanese jazz, like, lounge music, songs, and, like, the story was insane. Like, the king of all cosmos got wasted one night and broke a bunch of the universe. And then in his hangover, he gets you, the prince of all cosmos. He's like hungover and he's like, you gotta clean up my mess. And he keeps sending you to these to Earth to go and collect things of certain stuff. He has to rebuild the constellations. Oh, I did not pay attention to this, to the rules here. What? Oh, okay. We gotta discover the path together. So yeah. Good God. Katamari Damacy, wonderful game. I remember that, what the hell? There was, you know, each time you would have to rebuild a constellation, it would be a different goal. Like, you would have to rebuild Virgo, you'd have to go and collect just, like, girls. What the hell? Are these things made of, like, butter? I have, like, no... Oh, wait, I'm not playing. I got eliminated hard. No wonder. That's weird. I was so distracted by Katamari Damacy that I failed so hard on that. You sent me down I was in a fit of nostalgia. I forgot how to play the game for a minute. I just remember rolling, tick, 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 tick. There were some great games at that era. Still also one of the best games I've ever played, Shadow of the Colossus. No, not your fault, dude. Shadow of the Colossus and Katamari Damacy were two games that I spent a lot of time on. Just because the experience was really magical and it was complete. Shadow of the Colossus has the most thrilling soundtrack, some of the most like exciting gameplay. It's a beautiful game too. Great story. Music is so hype. moving doors. Ahaha! I think this game is not complete yet. I think it's still developing and stuff. They might wipe progress and all that. So I still keep seeing new levels though. So there doesn't seem to be a very small number. I haven't been playing long, but okay. Egg scramble. This one's one of the most fun ones I've seen yet. Okay, so last time I got carried away fighting over the golden eggs, and then they robbed us of all of our other eggs. So let me grab an egg. What the hell? Yellow always just get robbed of everything. We have no eggs. What the hell, man? This is awful. It can't even get out. It's just crabs in a bucket. Man. Got brutalized that time. Yeah, it does. Next time I come on that, I'm just gonna play defense. It looks like the team's like, if there's somebody who's only gonna hold the yellow egg, just hold it in the pit. Sacrifice a team member to just play defense like that. Alright, I'm playing D next time. The hit parade. This one's fun. Damn it. Oh, fuck's sake. Oh no! Try again. This game is pretty merciless. It doesn't even matter if you do it right. A rows of seesaws. Okay. Alright, this will be fun. All the way back. What the hell? Come on, guys. Oh no! Oh no. Damn it! Should have grabbed that ledge. Not looking good for me. A lot of people have to suck in order for me to make it here. Could be. Oh, wow. Wow, I did not think I was going to make that one. Close one. That's for sure. Alright, this one again. No tomfoolery. It was tomfoolery that lost me the game last time. Trying to manhandle people. Apples and grapes. do it. Don't you grab me. Watermelon, orange, apple, grape. Made it. Okay, eggs again. Just got to play defense. I wish I could communicate to my team, be like, hey, defense. Defense. Someone needs to go raid blue. Yeah, here we go. No. Oh no, the golden egg. Yes! Ah, you're right. Defense is the way, man. Play a hard defense, they'll never get an egg from you. Alright. Block party, alright. Avoid moving walls. Stay on the platform, okay. A little confused. Let's see. Yeah, the quarter game at the carnival. Oh no. Okay. Alright, 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 alright. We alright. Let me go! Oh, cool. Good job, everyone. That was a fun one. Kind of easy, but fun. Alright. I never made it this far before. Alright, reach the top of the mountain and grab the crown. Okay. I've never done this one, so I gotta grab the crown at the top. Straightforward. No! Oh man. Disaster 90. Hey, welcome. Thanks for coming through. Good to see you. I'm Del. Just this is my first stream in about a week because I had to stop streaming so I could focus on taking care of some projects and do a camping trip. But we're back. We're back. We're doing some Fall Guys. We're celebrating peaking 700 followers, which was a big first for me, so that's kind of fun. How are you doing? How's things with you, man? It's been chat's a little quiet tonight. Finally, it's the weekend. Yeah, I'm really happy about that. I actually took all this last week off of work so that I could finish renovating my daughter's bedroom and then go on this camping trip. So it was a really busy week. I went on vacation, but I got zero rest. We just got back from camping today, and so now we finally get the weekend, and we've planned a hard nothing for this weekend. We're doing this much because it was just a hell of a week, man. We gave ourselves an impossible schedule to do this bedroom, but we did it. Then we went camping. That was awesome. We started off the stream with some microscopy, had some fresh water samples, some algae and other green goopy things to look at. That was fun. We'll look at some more tomorrow. But my brain is just fried physically. I couldn't play a thinking game, and I couldn't do much more thinking, so I decided to put on Fall Guys. You ever get to that point? Oh, you bastard! No! That's it for me. I'm done for. Fall Guys is hilarious. This is my first time tonight playing it, so loving it. It's a good change from, like, usually I like to, oh no, how come always the backbiters and bullshitters are always at the back of the pack? I play games that usually take a lot more thought and effort, so this is a nice alternative. Made it. So what's up with you, Disaster? How's shit? How's things? Besides, I mean, it's the weekend. So, are you gonna do anything? You stay in? What's your plans? That guy's in a baseball uniform. Oh no. Okay. Ready for the hit parade. Resting from a stressful week and it's very hot. Are you in the UK? I hear they're having a terrible heat wave there. And it's brutal there because it's not common for air conditioning to be in most homes. Germany, very hot here. Yeah. All over Europe right now is having this heat wave, as I understand it. Oh, thank you, Bouncy Thing. Germany's very pretty. I'm glad I got to go there when I was young. I wish I was a little older when I went. No! So upsetting when that happens. No. I went to Munich, which was wonderful. And then we took a train from Munich to Venice, and then from Venice to Rome. But Munich, I remember going to the Hofbrauhaus, and I was 13 years old. So I was old enough to be hormonal, and I, wanted to flirt with the waitresses, and I wanted to drink. I was old enough to know what I was missing out on, but just too young, just a little too young to really be able to enjoy it. But it was a fun trip, very beautiful. I loved the architecture and the historicity that's imbued in the land of old places. Our historicity was all oral traditions from native tribes that we were very efficient at genociding, so. So we don't have that. We look at a place and we're like, man, this building is 200 years old. Isn't that ancient? If you're lucky enough and have been exposed to the right education, you can find the burial mound that's 700 years old. But it's a hill. Oh my God, really? There's no way I gotta go back? Christ. Fuck. Too bad. Yeah, we just don't we don't have that age connection to the land here. Or if we do, it's not really a great connection. I look worn. How long will I be straight? Yeah, I am. I feel worn. Not much longer, actually, Disaster. I'm going to be going to bed here probably the next 20 minutes or so. I'm very tired. I had a long day. I woke up several times throughout the night. I usually sleep very well when I'm camping, but wasn't feeling super good, so yeah, it's, excuse me. Oh. It's about 12, it's exactly 12:45 a.m. here, so you're just waking up over there in Germany. Or it's mid-morning there, right? I like to keep track of the rest of the world, at least in little ways like that. Come on. No, 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 no. Too much, too much, too much. Why is it like this? Yes. All right. Yeah, 9:45 a.m. So when I wake up, I'm going to make myself a big old cup of coffee. And then I will, these assholes here. I didn't spawn on the other side. That's too bad. So yeah, I'll have my coffee and then I'll probably start streaming. Normally, Disaster, I do, not normally, but I mix it up. I've got a microscope here and a camera attachment, and so I look at freshwater samples and stuff. So we'll be doing some microscopy in the morning. Ah, these seesaws. Okay. Damn it! Come on, get up. Oh no, oh no, oh no, no, no! Alright, you bastards. Oh, shit. It's brutal. Yeah, saw that coming. Alright, let's play one more attempt before I call it for the night. It felt so good to get it felt so good to get out of the house, to get some different scenery though. You wouldn't believe the number of unmasked people though, the crowds of people without masks. I thought I got eliminated. Ball hoarders, alright. Keep the balls in your area. Alright, defense. Oh, I'm spectating. I don't know why it didn't let me, I missed my exit, that's what happened. That's why that was confusing. Alright, let's jump in another one here. Yeah, I'm gonna let myself sleep in tomorrow. Normally I wake up early and do a stream in the morning, but only one more. Always one more. Oh, my neck kinda hurts. There's always room for one more. To be honest, I'm not gonna go straight to bed. I'm probably gonna have a little snack. I love a little snack late at night. Nothing's more disappointing than, you know, getting all the way ready for bed, brushing your teeth, getting into bed, and then being hungry because you stayed up a little too late. You know, you can't sleep because you're hungry now. You've already brushed your teeth though, so what do? You lay there, and you just wait for the sleep to overpower the hunger. Oh, sometimes fatigue is strong enough to overpower hunger, but then other times you just have to get your ass out of bed. It's so disappointing. Like, I'm just disappointed in myself when it happens. Like, you let this happen. You could have eaten something. Why did you do this? Self-defeat. So, since I stream, I'm on the Pacific Coast. the United States. So that means that most of my countrymen are asleep when I'm streaming, which is fine with me. I always have a, yeah, I prefer to meet people outside of my culture and my general experience. So it's kind of neat because I go live usually anywhere between 9 and 10 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So the rest of the United States is fast asleep. They're not getting up for me, staying up for me. So I get to, I mostly stream to, like, yeah, Germany, Australia, and yeah, like Indonesia. I've got some Indonesians that pop in. But yeah, I gotta give it up for Europe and Oceania for being there for me. This guy's so dramatic with the jumping and the falling. Oh no, 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 no. Oh no, no, no. Come on. Yes. Wow. That little ball saved my bacon. That was amazing. That was the last one. Thank goodness for that. Oh, disaster. That's cool. Dude, that Nim thing was crazy. Well, I appreciate you stopping in. Yeah, I really... Lightning struck with the Nim thing. Oh no, I didn't pay attention. I'm just gonna do what everyone else does. Oh, just stay on top, I guess. That Nim thing was so funny. I did not know what was happening. Because it wasn't a raid, right? So I didn't get notified that, like... I did, and I haven't spent much time on Twitch, so I didn't know who Nim was. Oh, damn it. And, yeah, I really lucked out. I'm super, like, grateful to all of the Nammers who've just, there's been a few of you guys that have continued to be supportive and awesome and, super neat, man. There's, like, the following that he has is definitely something that, I mean, I won't lie, I aspire to, but I have a job, and I gotta keep my wife and kid happy, and so I can't, you know, I'm not a full-time streamer. That'd be fun to be a full-time streamer, but I just think that I got super lucky that he came and asked me to break that tie. Yeah, and I hope to continue to provide entertainment and amusement where I can. I'm in that weird time zone though, so I gotta get in touch with my European friends there, huh? This guy's got a good technique there, huh? Just walking back and forth between the two. Well, Disaster, you also came on a bit of a strange night, because this is the first stream that I've done in about a week, because of all the stuff that I had to take care of. So chat's a little quiet, but we'll be back on the normal schedule now, so things will be picking up again, and we'll get back into a regular rotation of microscopes and video games. And all right, score goals by getting balls, and it's soccer. All right. Who needs Rocket League? All right, I'm gonna play defense. Oh wait, I got eliminated, didn't I? Yeah, I'm not playing. Well, let's see this through. 'Cause your boy's tired. Go blue. No, wait, I forget what team I don't care. Go blue. Go blue. They got a lot of defense on yellow, though. Uh-oh. Yellow's driving it. There's one in for yellow. Oh my god, that guy is the MVP right there. MVP Fall Guy 4640. Oh wow, off the tip off. In it goes. Yellow is a force to be reckoned with here. Yeah, disaster. I totally understand. That's what makes it difficult. Like, I'd love to be able to watch more streamers myself, but like it's hard enough for me to have the time to stream myself. Like, so the time that I have to be able to sit at the computer and focus on doing something is limited when it's not work or my own stream or research for my own stream stuff. Which sucks, because I want to be able to give more direct love and focus to the streamers, the other streamers out there that I see doing their thing. Because a big part of Twitch, I understand, is, you know, networking and building that community and connecting with other streamers. So, but again, it's all about timing. Fortunately, like, I'm able to pop into Nim's stream every once in a while because he's on when I'm at work, but I'm at work here, and I got a second monitor, so sometimes I'll put Nim on, and he's up on the second screen, and made me blush. He noticed me the other day. Senpai noticed me. He noticed me, Senpai. So yeah, keep building those connections, keep streaming, keep having fun. That's what I'm going to keep doing. I think it's time for me to call it. But I'm going to be punching up a couple of aspects of the stream. I'm going to be introducing some regular segments. We're going to be doing, I'd like to be able to leave this game. I'm going to do a segment each stream called This Day in History, where I'll pick some event that occurred. Why won't it let me leave? I'll pick an event that occurred on that day in history and we'll discuss it. Just a brief little thing, because I like learning about that kind of meaningless shit. I love the kind of thing that's like the kind of fact that you can share with someone later and they go, oh, like their reaction is more of, why do you know that? They're not so much interested in the thing you just shared, but just that, why is that something that you know? Turns out I got a lot of those facts, so. Okay. Chat, it's been real. Thanks for kicking it with me. Let's send a raid out. I wanted to check and see if Papadopoulos is doing his thing right now. He's a smallish streamer. Is he live? He's not live right now. Who's live right now? Omniscient. He's this dude I've been following on Twitter for a little bit. Let's see. Let's just check him out. His stream title is Face Cam Return. Is he going to have the face cam? Let's see. I'm waiting for this ad to finish before I unmute. Hate ads. Ads shit in your brain.
What the fuck?
Yeah, there's a face cam, but you can't see him. That's all right. Let's give him a raid. I've been seeing him on on the Twitters. Let's do it. Omniscience, like this. Good night, everybody. Thanks for kicking it around with me. I'll be back again This guy's playing some Modern Warfare. I think, yeah. Yeah, have some fun. I'll see you guys later. Be good to each other, and thanks for coming back. I'll be back again soon. I need to sleep, so good night.
Fuck your UAV. My homies hate UAVs. There's one over here, Chris. Right, oh, Alberto, there's one right over there. He drop shotted me.
Enemy precision airstrike. Take cover.
Oh no, he didn't.
I took gas, boy.
Gas boy. Oh shoot! Did we just get raided? Oh oh shoot! Del Maximo. Yo, dude, I see you on Twitter enough. Saw you. I thought I dropped a raid. Hey, got a raid. Del, thank you so much for the raid, man. I mean, you know, I died, but we're over here, you know. We got the round win, so you know, it's almost like I was there, you know. There's no I in team, you know, but there's an I in win. So you know what I'm saying?
Search and destroy.
Dale, thank you so much for the raid, man. How was your stream? How you doing? My pleasure. Your boy, he needs to sleep. Wish I could figure out, but it's time. No. Go get some sleep, man. Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. I hope to see you back around some more, and I'll definitely try to come around and check you out for sure. Thank you so much for the raid, man. All right, hold up. I'm gonna forehead this. This is how Nick Merckx wins. This is how I'm about to win. Right behind us. Right behind us. Right behind us. Right behind us.
Oh, in
Yep.
front, on top.